Right, buddy, this is the latest Manchester United news. I'll be talking about Marcus Rashford's exit. I'll be talking about his reports, what's been going on, all the news that's been talked about. I'll be talking about some other interesting stories as well. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. I'm talking about Ahmad, new contract as well. So let's get straight into it. So, listen, the reports are suggesting that Rashford could go in January, and it's saying, listen, from all the stories that we've seen yesterday, saying Manchester United are genuinely open to selling Marcus Rashford and want around 40 to 55 million pounds. Barcelona have made initial inquiries into the availability of Marcus Rashford this January. Marcus Rashford faces a challenge to save his Manchester United future, with the club willing to cut ties with the forward if he does not elevate his standards on and off the pitch. Ruben Amorim has been unimpressed with Marcus Rashford's application at the training ground and his general demeanour, which led to his omission from the squad yesterday, which was on Sunday. As it stands, there are no suitors for Marcus Rashford due to his off-pitch behaviour, form and mega salary. This was the same issue in the summer. Marcus Rashford is not on the agenda of PSG, and Barcelona obviously made initial inquiries. Listen, the Rashford situation is very interesting. It seems like it is the end for Marcus Rashford at Manchester United. All the latest stories are talking about it. That is kind of the general consensus at the moment. Listen, the fact that Rashford is an academy player, but the fact that Manchester United are worried about his off the pitch antics would be a huge warning sign for me. I think, yes, we like Rashford and he's a very, very talented player, but he hasn't shown enough at Manchester United. It's looking like Rashford could go in January. It feels like it is the end for him at Manchester United with the way that it's going at the moment. I think his application, his attitude on the pitch. Also, as I said there, Manchester United are frustrated with his off-the-pitch antics. It will be something, and certainly Manchester United should look at and kind of think about when discussing Marcus Rashford. There's no doubt he's a talented player, but he hasn't worked hard enough on the pitch. He hasn't applied himself enough on the pitch, and ultimately he's a man who is massively struggling. Whether that's off the pitch issues, whether that's on the pitch issues, he's someone who hasn't really applied himself to the club at the minute, and someone who's struggling. Listen, as I said, I like Rashford. I think he's a talented player, no doubt. But is he really that sort of player who can win Manchester United Premier League? At times we think it has, but he's had one good season in probably about 4 seasons, and you have to look at it. As I said, I've said many times, he says he's Manchester United. He said he loves the football club. He probably does, and we know he does, but he's not showing it enough on the football pitch, and that ultimately would be a huge warning sign for me. I said all the stories. Barcelona, do I think it's... does it make sense? I don't think so. But for the price, it is pretty cheap, but you always have to remember he's on 365 grand a week. Like, that sort of money is ridiculous, and I think, yes, Manchester United want to sign him, and probably want to keep him, but there are other clubs suited to sign Marcus Rashford, and he's the player. When he's on it, when he's competent, he's fantastic. But it does seem like the end now reports as well are also saying a January loan move. Listen, if Manchester United loan Rashford, it does seem like the most suitable option, but it'd be ridiculous. He's on 365 grand a week. They'll probably be paying over 180 grand even when he's on loan. The fact that he's on 365 grand a week, that's Salah, De Bruyne, Haaland money, and look what they've done for their respective clubs. Rashford, he hasn't done that for Manchester United, and I don't think he should be on that money. We've tried everything with Rashford. We tried him in the 9, we tried him on the right, on the left. Like, we've done everything to kind of suit Rashford. I know people are saying he has the number 9 to work with him, but listen, Rashford's an individual player, and he's someone who's, yes, it's a team game, but he's someone who's not doing the basics. He's not trying, he's not running around, he's not doing the basics, what you would expect of a player earning 300 grand a week. And also a Manchester United player. I seen a post from David Beckham on Instagram after that game saying it's about players who want to wear the jersey, and at the moment Rashford doesn't look like one of those players. He's not fighting, he's not doing everything he can, and ultimately that would be a huge worry for me. So that's the issue with Rashford there. Listen, in terms of options, where would he go? Would it be Brighton, Barcelona? PSG are not interested, according to Laurie Whitwell. Realistically, where could Rashford go? And that is the main issue. Maybe Premier League club. But again, is Rashford that sort of player to be on that sort of money? It definitely is very interesting to kind of talk about and assess and evaluate. I would look at a thing of, listen, Rashford's a great player, talented player, somebody works. He's done a lot of things off the pitch, but he's not applying himself off the pitch. And yes, he's an academy player, and if he does go to someone in the Premier League, it may work out for him. But ultimately, he hasn't done enough in a Manchester United shirt, and that would be the big worry, and that would be the issue that Manchester United have to try and solve. Now, obviously, there's a direct alignment between the communications at Manchester United at this current moment. So whether that's Rashford leaving, Rashford staying, they will have that final decision. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's been the latest on Rashford. Just trying to see if there's any other news out there. There's not. Would an exit be possible? Probably. But where would Rashford go? Thank you for watching. Peace.